This conference will now be recorded.
Everyone can hear me, right? Okay. Because I don't know why it didn't say anything. Okay, so let me check in the settings. I think something is speaker is fine. Yeah, speaker is fine. So I don't know why it didn't say. Okay, but at least it's working. It is fine. Okay, so what we understood in our last session, last week session, is basically to understand the function, how this function works, and the variables, and sorry, global and local variables, and static keyword. So static keyword is very important for the interview. So make sure that you understood how this static keyword works. You can use that for variable and also for the function, but you just need to know that why you need that and how it works. And secondly, the global variable and local variable, you will be using that kind of variable a lot, because most of the cases, like we declare the variable here and outside the functions, like in that initial of the class, and then we access that variables in later point of time in all the functions. So you'll be using that as well. So these are the things. Now today we are going to learn something new, and this is very important concept. Okay, this is very important concept, and make sure that you understand this concept. So if you remember that we learned almost everything from this line, almost everything from this line. I told you this public, you will understand this public later, like almost in the last session of our automation class. So you will learn this one in that class. And right now you don't need to understand these things. This is public means that anyone can access. So if you think about the public park, so public park means that anyone can access. But if it is a private, if you need to get some kind of like ticket to buy, and then only based on that you will be able to get entry in that park. So that's when that is not public, that is not open for everyone. So that is kind of like private or protected, something like that. So we'll discuss about this one later, but now we'll be using public only. And other than that, you understood that static, then this is a void. You were using it by default in every place, but today we are going to learn about this void, and instead of this void, what we can use here. Okay, and this is the name of the method, and you know about this part now, because this is the input part of that function, and this is main method. And for the main method, it needs to be the same, like you cannot change anything here. Okay, now let's go to this function here. I need a very simple function. Okay, this is a very simple function. It's basically taking three numbers. It's taking three numbers. Let me delete this line. I don't need this line now. So it's taking three integer numbers. Then it's adding these three numbers and printing it. That's it, right? The job of this function is to get three numbers, add these three numbers, and after that print the value of that, result. The main concept of this void here is, if you have this void, that means you don't need that you are not sending anything to this place. Okay, let me go here, and keeping all of these things in a comment so that I can easily run that. Okay, everything is in a comment right now. So if I just run it, I believe it will not print anything. It will not print anything. So it's not printing anything. So let me try to call that function. So I'm going to use any of these any of this object. So from now on, we'll be calling these things as object, right? These things as like object, not reference anymore. It's an object. So class name, object name equals to new class name parenthesis and then semicolon. This is how we create an object. Let's just using this object here, adding this numbers 5 and then dot. Once I hit it on the dot, I'll be able to access this function, which is adding 3 integer numbers. Let's send that 20, 20 and 30. So if I run it, it will print 60. It's printing 60 because of, why is object here not the reference? Because we in standard is this is the thing that we call object, not a reference. So why I use this reference, so why I use that word is initially for some people it's very difficult to understand what is object, why we are using object keyword, or why we are using that name. So that is why we don't I don't want to keep you in confusing by using that the object word. Okay, so for me object word is very heavy. So if you just in the first day, if I say okay, create an object, so for me it's kind of like very difficult for the people who are very new to this programming. So that's why I just use a reference. So reference is like okay, so if you have a reference, like your name is a reference of you, right? So I can use your name and tell I can tell other people, okay, so this person is good on Java. This person lives in California. So I can use your name as a reference, right? So that is why I use that word. But from now on, we'll be using that word that is object. So this is an object here. So every time I was creating something like this is an object. So I created how many objects here? For this class, sample function learning class, I have two objects. For this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objects. For the same class, I have 5 objects. So I can do that. Okay, you got it? Okay. So now I'm using any of the object and just calling this function, adding 3 integer numbers and passing these 3 values. These 3 values, so when I'm passing these 3 values, it's adding it and it's printing this 60. It's printing this 60 because of this line. You see that system out println. So if I'm not keeping this line here, will it print anything? Will it print anything here in the console? Yes, that is correct. Yes, you all are right. So it's not gonna print anything because I don't have the system out println, right? So if I go back to this function and if I run this class again, you see it ran, but it didn't print anything. And the reason is this one, void. So in usual case, like if you are in a market, and if you are uh, let's say that if you are trying to, not in the market, let's say that you are in a restaurant, you are placing an order, and you already placed 3 orders, and after that you realize that you don't need the first order, so you will want to cancel that, the first order. Order means that the same order, the first option, so you want to delete that, you don't want that anymore. So what you will say to the server, to the person who is in front of that, who is taking your order? So what you'll say? Cancel it, right? So usually what they do is they just simply click on void. So they cancel it. Either they have an option for cancel or they make it void. Void means that remove that. Okay, so cancel, void. Void means nothing. So okay, so void. So they are canceling it. So here in this case, in our programming, void means that keep these inputs, or even though if there is no input, I really don't care, I'm just calling you. This lines means that I'm just calling this function, that's it, I'm not expecting anything, and that is because of this void. Okay, voids mean nothing, I'm not expecting anything. Okay, you got it? What does this voice mean? Void mean? Okay, we'll do some practice, then you will get the idea. Void means, here the void means this function will not return anything. So this is a return type. Okay, this is a return type. This place we call, so this is public. This public called access modifier. We'll learn that later. And then we have a void. Void means what you want to return from here. So if it is a void, that means that I'm not expecting anything. And here, name of the function or the function name. Okay, and you already know about this place. This is the input place of the function, but in programming we have a name for that, and it's called parameters. Okay, so now this is a very important part in that function, because when you say void, that means that you are not expecting anything from this function. Okay, so let's say that I need a volunteer here. Is there anyone who can help me? Anyone? No, I need a volunteer. I need a person who can I can just talk with the person and then do some operation here.
Okay, I can do it.
I can see you are unmuted, but I can't hear you on it. Is this only with me, or
I can hear Onik.
um? Okay, so I'm not able to hear anyone.
I can hear you.
I'm not able to hear anyone. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me check the speaker here. Can anyone speak out again?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now I can hear you. So there is some issue with that settings. Okay. Okay, so who wants to be the volunteer?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, you want to do it? Okay.
Sure.
So let's say that you are a function, okay? You are a function, and now you are a function, and what you do is you take two numbers from me, you add that number, and you do whatever you want to do. So I'm not expecting anything. So I'm just giving it to you, the number. Then I'm not expecting anything from you. So let's say that I'm giving you like 10 and 20. Now your turn is to add these two numbers. So what you will do? You will add these two numbers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. After you adding these two numbers, let's say that you are adding these two numbers. Now it's up to you. You want to print it or not? You want to set a result to me or not? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the thing that we have void here, because you are a function in front of you. You have a void. That means that you are not returning the result to me, and that is called void. Okay. That is the return type. Now, in return type, we have a void, or we can type any data type here. Okay, any data type. Now, what kind of data type you are working here?
Integer.
Integer. So, because we are working with integer, so there is a possibility like I have to return. So, if I'm giving you that two integer numbers, so you will be returning a result that will be integer number, right?
Yes.
So here, instead of this void, what I can write for the integer? It's a data type.
Int, right?
Int, yes, that is correct. So we need to type here either void or any data type that you want. Okay. Now, before that, I was giving you two numbers, and based on that, because you were void before, you are not giving me that number, giving me the result. Now you are a function, and before your name you have an integer as a return type. What will happen is, if you type any data type here, now you will get red underline. Why is that? Because it's saying that you have to add return statement. So you have to add a return. What you will return here? The result, right? You will give me the result, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you have to type. So it's for all of you. When we're writing function, if you need to work with the return, then you have to type this return in the last line. It's the very last line of your function. So after this line, you cannot type anything. So this return keyword will be the last line of your function. If you have any return type here in the function name, in the function declaration here. So what you are returning here, the result, right?
Yes, the result.
Okay, now in this case, what will be my result? Which variable contains that result? In this case,
D.
D is that holding that result. So I'll just simply type return D. That's it. So from your perspective as a function, your job is done. You have a return type integer, and then after all of your work, you are returning the result. That's it. You got that point?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Everyone got this point? Any question here? No. Okay. So this is the half part of this return type. We understood the half part. Okay. The second half is it's returning the result. Where it's returning? The place you are calling it. So now it's coming to this place. Before that, it was not coming to this place. Now it's coming to this place. Still now, if I run it, I'll not be able to see the result because I'm just calling that function. The result is here. The result is coming here, but I'm not able to see that. Okay, to see that, what can I do here? To see the result in the console, what can I do? Yes, that is correct. So I just need to keep this thing in a system out println, then I'll be able to see that result. Let's keep that in a system out println. So I just keep that inside that system out println, then I'm just whatever I had it before, I just keep it like that. Simple. Now if I run it, I'll be able to see that result here. So that means when you're calling this function, it's returning the result and it's here inside, keeping inside here. Now you can also do some operations here. So what we can do is instead of like doing this, we can just simply keep that in a variable, like let's say that integer sum of 3, sum of 3. So what you do? So this is returning 60 and you are keeping that inside this variable, integer variable. And after that, you are just printing it. Sum of 3. Will it work? Okay, I got 1 yes, 2 yes, 3 yes, 4, 5. Okay, almost everyone with yes. That means that we can do this part as well. So before that, I was keeping that inside this system of println. Now I'm saving that whatever the result is coming from here and keeping inside this variable sum of 3, and then simply I'm printing this sum of 3. That's it. Just running and you'll see 60 here. Okay, this is very important thing in the function, very important and critical also. Okay, very important and critical. Did you understand?
Quick question. What is the advantage of adding another extra line?
That is an advantage. So I'll show you now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll take the question. I will take the more question after this this operation here. So let's say that I need to add 3 numbers. I need to add 3 numbers. Then I need to add 4 numbers. Then I need to add the results of those 2. For this kind of situation, if I need to add 3 numbers, I can do that, right? I'm adding 3 numbers and keeping that inside this variable. Can I do the same thing for 4 numbers? Yes, but this is kind of like a different thing. So if you're thinking about like why we need this return type and why we need to get this value and keeping here inside another variable, that's why I'm showing you. Otherwise, we can just add 7 numbers. That is fine. Because here in this function, if you see, I have one function that is with 3 numbers and another function I have with adding with 4 numbers, right? So now I'm trying to use both of this function in my operation. Okay, so same thing here. I have a void, and because I am working with integer, so what should I type here? Integer. Yes, you are right. So let me take this part out, system out println, and make sure that the last line of your function, will be the return. And what will be the return? That k is the return. So if you are trying to do anything, trying to type anything after this return line, it's not gonna work. You will see that red underline. You see that? So you cannot do that. It says that unreachable. And why is that? Because you are done with this return. You are done with this function. That's why it says that this one line is unreachable. It doesn't matter that how many lines you have, it's unreachable. But there is a way we can do that. I will show you later. Okay. So let me remove this. Okay, so it's returning this result k. Now let's go back to this function. Now what I'm doing is I need to create one more variable that will be sum of 4. And in this case, I need to call this function again, not the same function, just add 4 integer numbers. Now I need to send like 50, 60, 70, 80 in the end of the line, semicolon. So now this variable have the addition of these 3 numbers, and this variable have this addition of these 4 numbers. Now simply what I can do is I can create another variable which is kind of like result equals to sum of 3 plus sum of 4, and then in the next line I just simply can print that result. Okay, so will it work? What do you think? Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 yes. Okay, 5 yes. Okay, yes, it will work because you are saving it inside this function, inside this variable. Then you are saving this result again inside this variable, and you are just simply doing this operation. Now let's say that you want to do that the multiplication. How will you do that? Just simply change this here, this multiplication. So it will get the sum of 3, then multiply with sum of 4, and it will print the result. See that? The result is here. Now you will not be just only making this kind of function where you are adding the numbers. You might be creating something like something else, like no, I'll not give you that example right now, but I will give you that next week session. No, not next week session. You'll get that in the next session. Okay. So right now, do you have any question or anything that you didn't understand about this return type? Once again, return type is very important, very important concept. You should understand this. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, so let's do some practice here. So what we are going to do now is you already have some function. One class with a double, I believe, one class with a double, one class with a string. So for the double, change the return type from void to whatever the return type you need there. Use that return type and then print the result from that main function. Save that in that main function here, something like that. Save that in a variable, the result, and after that just use that print system out println to print that variable. So if you have three functions, just do it for three. Then we'll move forward from there. Okay. Now change all of the double functions that you created in the double class from void to that specific data type that you want. And then use this thing, create a variable like this, call that function, send some number, save that result inside that variable, and print that result. That's it. So right now, if you want, you can just skip this part. You can just skip this part. You can just do this part here. That's it. Okay, so to do that, you have only 10 minutes because you already have that function. You just need to make some changes. Let me know once you're done. It's working. Okay. Okay, so 4 minutes left. So if you're done, you can do some more practice with the string class. Just try to do the string, return type as a string and get that string, keep that in a variable, in that. Okay, 7:50. So do you need some more time?
Okay, brother, I have a quick question. Like, I understand what you did, but I couldn't catch up little bit. Like, let me share my screen so that I can ask the question properly.
Okay.
So our task is today like to change the public void to the return. So this is my function class, whatever we did it earlier, like adding integer number, double number, and rest of the others. So this is my double class. So we are going to be just type everything new over here on the double or in the function. I believe everything we have to type on the function, right?
You have only one function here, right? In this class.
In the in the
In that class, go back to the class.
in the double.
Here, yes. In this
Yeah.
class, we have only one function.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in this function, where we have this return type.
Oh, uh, I didn't start that one yet because that was like I was confusing.
That's fine. We can do it now. So where we have the return type? In this class, in this function, where we have that return type?
It will be over here.
Here. Okay. Now, what kind of data type you are working with?
Double.
Double. Just change it to that double. Okay. Now, because you are okay, double. You have one U missing there after U4. Okay. So once you have any return type here, that's mean that you have to have the last line as a return. The last line of that function should be returned.
Yes.
That will be in line number 15. So you can delete that line number 14 because you don't need that. And if you keep that, you will get confused with this line. So just remove that line. Now in line number 15, you can just type return. Okay. And what you want to return here?
I want to return the sum of 4 double numbers.
Okay, so which variable contains that result?
The variable is double. Data type is double. The variable is over here, L.
L. Okay, so after return, just put L there. Semicolon. Okay. Now in line number 20 and 1, you can just remove that. You can delete that line. Okay, so from this functions part is done. The next part is you have to go back to the main function where you are calling this function. And now, once you are calling this function, call that function now.
The function is double sum of 4.
Yeah, so after using this object, adding double numbers, and you have a dot. After the dot, use control space so that you will see that, okay, why you have this adding with a capital? Now remove that class and then
Control space again.
control space again.
Adding double numbers.
Adding four double numbers. Just pass the 4 double numbers here. Any numbers is fine. Use tab. No, not space, tab.
I don't know if you can share my see my screen properly or not.
I can see the screen.
Okay, perfect. So we can put a point. Okay.
Are you missing anything in this line?
2.2, 3.2, 4.4, 5.4. Then we have to put over here semicolon.
Yes, that is correct. So now what it's doing is it's adding the numbers and keeping inside this variable, that is sum of 4, right?
Correct.
Now you just need to print this variable. That's it. Will it print? No.
No, it didn't.
Why?
Because the value of the local variable is not used.
So you have this variable, you didn't print that variable.
Yeah, I have to print. Let's we have to go over here to type the system.println.
Why?
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
You can just type it over here. This is the main function. Here you are doing all this operation here, right? All this job.
Oh,
Just-
yes. Yes, so then just plus L.
Where this L is coming from?
The double over here, we put oh no, yeah. We didn't finish the full format of writing yet, right?
It's done. Everything is done. You just need to print the result. That's it.
Okay, to print the result, we have to just put then this one, sum of 4.
Yes, that is correct. Because the result now is here inside this variable.
Now it's going to be work.
Okay,
Yes.
it's working.
So my main problem was so when you show us over here, like in the class directly to delete this and void, on that time I got confused, so that like I was thinking to let's change over here first, then go to the function and write this over here. That was the main confusion I had faced before. So thank you for clarifying this. I really appreciate it.
No problem, but the thing is, it's for all of you. Whenever you feel like I'm going too fast or you are not understanding anything, you have to stop me. You have to stop me and you have to clarify whatever your problem is or the confusion is. Okay?
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so let me start again. So, is anyone else have any issue with this?
Yes. Can you quickly check my Shafin Rahman, please?
Okay, let me check that out first.
Okay. So you see I'm here. I changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now if I'm trying to go to here, but when it's not coming. I type the class name, right? And then I put dot. It should automatically be called, right?
Yes, can you do it one more time after the equal sign, whatever you're doing?
Okay. Just a second.
So the thing is, first of all, you didn't create an object of that class.
I did not wait. So
So how you will call this function in that class, in the main method? How you will call this function in the main function? What are the ways we have to call this function?
so we have to put the class name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Type the class name,
Mm-hmm.
and then put the dot. No, sorry. So the reference and then dot, and it should automatically come up, right?
Not reference. So
Object.
object name, then equal sign, new, again class name, then parentheses. This is the way how we create
Right.
an object.
Okay.
So at first you have to create an object, and then only you will be able to access all the function of that class.
Oh, okay, okay. So these are all at the bottom. So I uncommented them. So that's
Yes,
why.
because it's in
Oh,
bottom, so you have to type these things in the bottom. You cannot.
right. Okay, that was the problem. So I should have done everything that we have done before, that we uh, type the class name, then dot reference equals new, and then like that, then object dot that, and then at the bottom of it, I should have done these things, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh,
So,
I see. Okay, so didn't realize that. So that's fine. I'll try to do this in break time. That's fine. You can move ahead. Okay.
but it's fine. We want to see that how you're doing it, so other people who are like behind, they will be able to like check their mistakes.
All right. So can I just do one so
Yeah,
that,
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
yeah, yeah. So let me delete everything, or maybe hold on. Let me go down. I have to
Remove
find it.
that part first, otherwise you'll not be able to run this class.
Right, 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 right. Okay, so let me go to the sum of 4. Okay, copy numbers. Okay.
Okay, remove that the lines that you created on the top. Otherwise, you will get this error. Remove these 2 lines. Yes. Okay. Now, now you are calling this function, which is fine. So what is the next part?
So I should do it here, right?
Yes. So it's already doing that work, right? It's already calling that function and sending some value, and you are getting that result here. Then what is the next part?
So should I do the class name and dot? It should come out.
No, you should not use the
Oh,
class
okay.
name and dot,
Yeah,
because that function
alien.
is not
Yes,
static.
alien, right. Okay, there you go. Okay, so all right.
Yes, that is correct. So now you just need to send some value. So, okay. Um,
Sorry. Okay, so I put the semicolon here,
okay.
and then I just print the
Variable.
sum of 4.
Yes, that is right.
Okay.
Now, if you run it, you'll be able to see that sum of 4.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, it was a little fast. Sorry. Thank you. Now we got it.
no problem. But here, line number 21, you can reuse that line, but it's fine. You just type it and you got it again. You can reuse that line number 24. Just before that line number 24, you just need to use a variable. That's it.
Okay, okay. Got it now. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so Beauty, you can share your screen now and let me see what the error you're getting. So do you have this function? Is this function returning anything?
No.
So go back to that function now, that class. Okay. So yes, this function is returning. Did you save it? Click on save. Sometimes
Yeah, I
now
save it.
go back to that here. Now what is the issue is? Can you please keep your cursor on that red underline? It says that the method adding is undefined for the type adding double numbers. Adding 3 double numbers, you are keeping that there. ADN, adding double numbers. Can you save this class also?
Yeah.
And now mouse over on that red underline, line number 22. So is that remove argument to match? Okay. So the thing you missed here in that line, you see that 10 and 11.
Yes. Oh,
There
it should be dot.
it should be dot.
Yeah. So why is error here?
And here it says that it doesn't have any method like that. Adding 2 double numbers. Do you have this method? Do you have this function, add double number?
Yeah,
Adding
it's here.
It says that adding 2 number, right? Go back to the
Mhm.
function, main function. And it says adding 2 double numbers. You don't have this function,
Oh,
right? You have to create that function.
okay.
Go back to that adding double numbers. It's fine. Copy from line number 12 to 15. Copy, no, 15, 12 to 15, only 3 lines. With that ending bracket also. No. Do that again. Now it's fine. Copy that.
Mm-hmm.
And paste it on top of that because you have enough space on here. Yeah, you can just paste it here. Now instead of adding 3, just be in the 3, make it 2. Change that. No, yeah, not here on the top. Yes. Change it to 2. And remove one of that the parameter. So you have a double A, double B, double C in line number 6. In line number 6, you have 3, right? Just remove one of them.
Okay.
And because you remove that C, you also remove that C from here in this line. Now just save this class. Now go back to that main function. You see, you don't have that error here.
But now error here.
Save this class. I think this error will go out.
Yeah.
So you have to always save it. So you have some other issue here. So you have to say that insert closing curly bracket. So you have that error in another class. You see that adding a string or something like that. So
Yeah, it's string. Yeah, here. I didn't finish it.
Okay, so that's why it's giving you that error.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it. Thank you.
No problem. So you can skip that string part because right now, if you are done that double, then you're fine. Then you can do that practice later on the string. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else having any issue? No. Okay. So if you don't have any issue, so before that, before we go to the break, what you can do is you can, if you have 2 functions. If you don't have 2 functions, just create 1 function, just copy and paste it. Just simple. Just copy and paste it. Just rename this here. Rename it here. Remove or add 1 more parameter here. And then just return it. That's it. It's very simple task. So what you need to do is get 2 of them and do this one. Integer result equals to sum of 3 or sum of 4 minus sum of 3. So in this case, I'm just sending any variable first and then print that result. That's it. So this is the task you have to do before the break. That's it. And let me know if you have any issue.
quick question.
Yes.
So in my class, I have just only one done, like a sum of 4. So to go for this result, then I have to do for the 3 also. Then I can go for result, right?
Yes, that is true. So what you can do this, you can just copy the function, whatever you have right now, copy that, paste it down, and change it here. So right now we have 4, right? So let's say that you can make it 3 and remove one of this parameter from here. And because you don't have this m here, in my case, I don't have this m here, so remove that part also from here. That's it.
Okay,
And
let me do the copy paste.
yeah, you just need to do the call there. That's it.
Thank you.
And call that function in the main function.
Mhm.
Okay, so do you want to share your screen? Okay, you want to share. Okay. Double result sum of 5 minus sum of 4. And this is sum of 4. This is sum of 5. Okay, yeah, so you're right, and this is the result. Why are you getting 4 results? Okay, sum of 2. Okay, you're right. Then let's see you around 3, 4. Okay, 4, 1. Yes, Safi and Nashita, your answer is right. So your code is right, but because you have some extra lines in there, that's why it's making some confusion. So, but it's fine. Are we done? Okay, I said almost. Okay, no problem. So take your time. You can do that in the break time as well. So it's 8:19. Let's take a break now. We'll take a short break today, like 60-minute break, which will be like 8:35. So we'll be back in by 8:35. So after that, so this is if you even though if you have any questions, so we can solve that, or we can take it to the parking lot. That's mean that after the session we can discuss about that, and then we will start moving to our automation part. Okay, so we'll start installing the software or downloading the software or keep adding that library. So we'll do that part. So let's take a break till 8:35. So in the meantime, I will check the submissions as well. So I got one submission, that is so 4 adding, okay, and then the sum of 3, okay, then result sum of 4 minus sum of 3, yeah, that is right. And beauty, your answer sum of 3, it's sum of 3 is here, repeating it again, so sum of 4 is this. And you're printing it again, then you're keeping the result and printing it. Okay, yeah, you're right. Your answer is correct. And your answer 3, so you're sharing the function. Okay, yeah, that is fine. Okay, then let's take a break.
Check mine one too, right?
Yeah, I checked that. I checked the function.
Thank you.
No problem. So let's take a break now.
Thank you.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so any question? Any issue? Okay. So if you don't have any question or if you don't have any issue, that's mean that we are done with the first part of our like automation part. The first part means that where we have to learn basic of the Java. So this part is done now. Okay, you need help. I need to share. Okay, let me check that first. I need to have some issue. So you are adding 3 integer numbers here. 24.
Cannot closure.
What is the issue is here?
Oh, yeah, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. But it's echoing, so if you have another device, you just need to take the speaker volume down.
Oh, yeah, I think it's good now.
Yeah,
My-
so-
Yeah, my problem is I was trying to do double and then it just everything just went wrong. Like first of all, my screen looks like different. I think there's small bars over there.
it's fine. If you just see that if you see that the package on the left side, if you see the two dots, something like that, the branch like that, or even though it's fine, just click on the window. Click on the window here on the menus.
This one?
No, on the right top corner. Not the
Yeah.
right top. Sorry, it's my bad. So it's the menu. In the menu, we have file, edit. There is one option called window.
Okay.
Click on that and go to that perspective.
Perspective.
Reset perspective.
Reset perspective. Okay.
Then click on reset.
Reset. Okay. It's fixed.
Okay, so now if you run it, you'll see the console on bottom here.
Okay. So my issue was this, like I have this in the classes, but when I'm trying to do this, where is that class? Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. So when I'm trying to run it, like I don't know why I'm getting these bars here.
Okay, so you got these errors. Can you mouse over to that red underline?
Yeah, 1 second. Okay.
It says that it doesn't have this variable. The variable means that it didn't create this object. Can you scroll up?
Scroll up.
Scroll up. So you don't have this adding double numbers. You don't have this object. You see that? You didn't create this object. At first, you have to create that object of that class.
Okay.
So just type the name of the class. So go back to that class where you had these functions. This class. So just copy this class name.
This one?
Yes, copy this one. Go back to that main function again.
Okay.
Now here, paste it in line number 19.
On line 19. Okay.
Paste it here.
Uh-huh.
Just give a name, adding double numbers that you are using here. The object name. Give a space. No. Give a space.
Oh.
Space.
Uh-huh.
And then type adding double numbers with a lowercase. No, no space.
Together.
Adding double numbers?
Yeah, adding double numbers.
Okay.
Equals to new space class name. So you just need to paste it here. You already have that, and then parentheses.
Semicolon.
The parentheses and semicolon. That's it. So your semicolon is in there. So your object is created.
Yeah. Mouse is not moving. Sorry about that.
No problem. So your object is created. Now you'll be able to access this function.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Let's run it.
No problem.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start again. So I believe you don't have any issue with these functions anymore. If you have it, you can either you can wait until we finish this session, or you can join the help session. This is a very important concept. Function is very important for the automation script. Okay. So we're done with this, the basic of that, the programming that we need to do that automation thing. So now I'm going to take a vote from everyone. You can just send it to me separately, like only to me privately. Don't share with anyone else. I just need to know that what is your stand until this point. Okay, so your rating should be from 1 to 5. So you can use any number between 1 to 5. Then I will try to see that who is strong, who is like weak, and if you are weak, if you need some extra help, I will try to give some extra time to you to understand the topic. Okay. Okay, so I got one vote here. That's mean you are 50-50. Okay, 3.5, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, 3.5. Okay, that's fine. That's mean that your understanding is like it's taking some time, but your understanding. So what is the average of this? The summary is like I'm understanding that you are not understanding what I'm doing right now, maybe. And when you are checking the video, when you are practicing it, then you are understanding it. Or even though if you need some extra help, then just let me know by email, then I will help you. And one more thing. I didn't get any 5, so that's mean that there is something that I need to improve. Okay, so let's start again. So we are going to start. We are going to start the automation today. So let's remove all of this. I don't need this right now. Save all of them. That's fine. So for this from here, we are going to fully focus on the automation. Then we will come back again to learn some advanced topic of Java. Okay, that is the end, like a last week session for the Java, the advanced part. But from now on, we'll be learning the automation part. Okay, so for that thing, I will create another project. So this is only one project that I was working before, and in this project I created like different packages, the different class. So here I will create another project, and that will be only for the automation, the Selenium. Okay, for that automation we are going to use that Selenium library, Selenium tool. Okay, so let's create a project first. So click on file, go to this new, and then click on Java project. Once you click on Java project, it will give you this window and give a name like anything. I'm giving it here Selenium Learning. So once you put Selenium Learning, whatever you have, keep as is, don't click anything. And if you have this one, the last thing, the module, check, make it make it sure that this is unchecked. You don't need that. Okay, we don't need to create module info Java. We don't need that. That's why if you have it checked, just click to uncheck it. So once you're done, click on finish. So what you'll see is if a new project is created, you see that a new project is created with the JRE system library and SRC folder. So as I already mentioned that the JRE system library is basically the library that is provided by the Java. It's like a basic library that at least we need to work with. And the thing you learned till now, like how we create the functions, with this function you can also create a library. You can upload that to the public, so whoever needs that kind of function, they can easily download that, they can keep that here, and they can use that. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to learn how can we get this kind of library. So I have this Java library, but I need some libraries, some other libraries also to work with the automation. So how can we get that library? From where we can get this library? And then how can we add this library here in our project to work with that library? Okay, so we'll learn that now.
While I was creating the project, is it normal to have the select a wizard?
Select a wizard. What kind of wizard is that?
It's giving me options, general.
Oh, okay. So Okay, let me show you the other way. So if you click on, if you go to this new, and if you click on project instead of Java project, if you click on project, it will show you something like this, right? Select a wizard.
Right, right.
Get this one. If you see the under general, we have a project, right? And
Okay.
here under the Java, we have a Java project. So we have to select the Java project. Just click on the Java project and click on next. Then you will see the similar window that I have before.
Okay.
Just give a name, then click on finish, then it's done.
Okay.
So after just giving the name, do we have to anything check or uncheck? Just should we click done?
Okay, so make sure. So after giving the name, make sure this checkbox, the module checkbox, is unchecked. If you have this one checked, just click on that to uncheck it like that. So
Okay,
what?
I give the name, and after that, I have to uncheck this module one. Then I have to say done. Okay, thank you.
So it was checked by default.
Yeah, in my case, no, it is unchecked.
It is unchecked. Okay, so if it is unchecked, keep it like unchecked. Don't click on that.
That's it then. It's good. I done. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, then let's start with this one. So first of all, let me show you the things that we need.
How did you go to the blank page like this? Where, I'm sorry, I missed you because I was trying to make the project. I didn't.
Okay, so I will tell you that one, no problem. So let's say that you have multiple classes open here.
Right.
So if you want to, if you have like more of that, it will show all of them, right? And
Right.
if you want to close all of them, just right click of any tab. You can close the selected one or you can close all of them. Just click close all, it will close all the tabs.
Okay.
So because we are moving to the new topic, that's why we don't need that. I don't need that one. So I'm just clearing the tabs.
Okay.
In your case, you can keep it, no problem. You can keep it.
Yeah, because we are going to be work on the new project. So if that others project classes are open or closed, it does not supposed to be any effect on the new project, right?
So it's not gonna make any impact.
Yeah. Okay.
It will not impact anything on your current project, current class, or anything.
So we already created the Selenium learning class, so we have to just do the new one. That's it. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so let me draw this one. One second. So this is your Java. This is the Eclipse that where we are working right now, and this is your browser. Okay, this is your Firefox or Chrome browser. So right now, this Eclipse. Let me write it down. Eclipse why is not going to be this is Eclipse, and let me just copy that. Oh, it's not going to copy. And this is your browser. Now in Eclipse, in Java, we don't have like a default library to communicate with the browser. So that's why we need something so that will communicate, that will do some operation in the browser. And also to make that connection, we need some kind of like software. That is a small software that we need that will make the connectivity, that will make the connection between these two things, this Java and the browser. Okay, and that thing is called WebDriver. That called WebDriver. driver. So it basically means the driving the way. So that will help us to communicate with the browser. Okay, so that means that first of all we need this web driver to make that connection. Okay, so where we will get that? So first of all, in most of the project, like almost like 90-95% project, they basically check their application first in that Google Chrome. After that, if it is kind of like a public facing application like Amazon, eBay, something like that, they also verify that the application in Firefox or other browser. But in in many projects that are not public facing, that are not like for the users, they only perform the testing in Chrome. Okay, so they prefer Chrome. In your case, you might be also working the Chrome, but if you need to work with the Firefox or Safari or some other things, that you will do the same thing. You just need to download the driver and then just show the path that we are going to do it now. Okay. So first of all, if you don't have a Google Chrome, you have to install it. So we are going to work with the Google Chrome. Then you need to click here in these three dots. Once you click on these three dots, you will see that help option here. So go to that option, help, and click on about Google Chrome. Once you click on about Google Chrome, then it will show you the version number, what version you are using. Okay. Now it's updating. In my case, my Google Chrome is updating. I didn't use that Google Chrome for last 1 month. So every month it has some update every month, and you will see some changes here. If it is like a major release, then you will see something here, some changes here. Instead of 108, it might be 109.
So if we already have the Google Chrome, we still have to do that?
No, if you have that Google Chrome, you don't need to install it. You just need to check the version.
Check the version?
Yeah, you have to check the version, because the version you are using, we have to download the Chrome driver for the same version. We have to
I
download it for the same version. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
So you want us to check it like this right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Please, everyone, check the Google Chrome version.
Mine one is also updating, and it's not updating in every month. It's updating every week. So frustrating sometimes.
It's fine. It's fine.
So where can we go to check the Google Chrome?
Okay, so I'll show you again, no problem. So let me show it here. So here you see on the right top corner, 3 dots. On the right top corner, just below that the cross button, there is the 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots. If you go down, you'll see this option called help. Then click on about Google Chrome. Once you click on about Google Chrome, it will show you the version. So in my case, it's 108. Yes, so in most of our cases, it will be 108, but some people will get 109, or maybe you will see it's 107, which is fine. Don't worry about that. Are we done with checking this version?
Yes, we are done.
Okay,
This updated version one I
yes,
got.
people are relaunching the Chrome. Okay, no problem. So it's fine. So next, what you need to do is Once you're done checking this version, click on this, open another tab, and here in the browser, or in this case in the Chrome, Google search, just type Chrome driver, Chrome driver, or Chrome driver download, whatever you want to type, just type, and then hit enter. Once you hit enter, then you'll see this, the link, the first website suggestion link, that is WebDriver from Chrome downloads. Let me copy that link address and send you here in the chat box. Okay, so it's now there. So what you need to do is you have to click it here, WebDriver for Chrome downloads. Once you click on that link, it will take you to this page. Now in this page, you'll see it says that currently releases, and it says that 3 options for 109, 108, 107. In most of our cases, you might be using 108, and if it is very updated Chrome, then it will be like 109. 109 is the latest one, and 107 is the previous one. So if you're using 108, if your version is 108, because my version is 108, if you see that my version is 108, so make sure that you are checking only the first part. Don't look at for the other things here. So only for the first part is 108. Just click on this 108. That's it, nothing else. Click on this 108, then it will take you to that another page where you will see some options here. I believe no one is using Mac, so you don't need to look for any other thing like Mac or Linux. So you are using Windows, just click on this Chrome driver win32.zip. Once you click on that, it will start downloading as a zip file. So you see that it's downloaded here. In my case, it's already downloaded. Now go to this downloaded location.
Are we going to use the Win32?
Yes, in this case, it doesn't matter you are using Win32 or 64. They have only one version. It supports both of them, 32 and 64 both.
For safe purpose, it's better to use 32-bit. Okay, I understand.
Okay, let me take it to that. Good.
It's downloaded. Should I open it?
I'll show you what you need to do here.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Okay, so let me go to that this folder. Okay, so mostly match software. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that here for my case because I have a lot of like Chrome driver. That's why you see that. So it's downloaded for 8 times till now, 9 times now. So I'll just remove that extra part. Now everyone have this zip file because you download for the first time. So it will be like this: Chrome driver underscore win32.zip. Okay. Once you see that zip file, right click on it and click on here, extract to extract here. Just click on that extract here. Or if you don't have this software, so what you can do is you can just use the regular Windows extract all. Okay, just click on extract here. Then you will see something like this. Chrome
have
driver.
I have extract all, so can I click on extract all?
Yeah, just click on that extract all.
Okay.
So once you extract that, you'll see this Chrome driver.exe. We don't need to double click on it. We don't need to. If you double click on it, it's fine. It will not do anything. You'll not see anything, any changes or anything. We don't need to do that. Basically, this is the software which the Java will use to communicate the browser. So this is kind of like working as like middleman.
So
Yeah,
did you get that after clicking the extract?
after I click on that extract here, I got this file, chromedriver.exe. Okay, let me remove that one again and then show you. So once I right click here, I have this option called extract here because I'm using this WinRAR software. That's why. If you don't have that, you will be able to see that extract all. That is a default Windows option. Just click on this Windows all. And in my case, I'll click on this extract here. Once it's extracted, I'll be able to see this new file. It's called chromedriver.exe.
When I click on the extract all, then I saw that the extract, so I click on the extract and then I find the Chrome driver application. I don't have any like I don't have only the I have
So that is the application. So okay, so
okay.
the thing is, because you don't see this .exe, if I go to this view, if I click on this file name extension, which is in checkbox in my case, if I don't have this checkbox checked, then it will show like this, Chrome driver only. That's it.
Okay.
Because I need to do some work with that extension, so that's why I need that part. It's also it's not necessary for you, but you can also do that. Just click on this view and click on this file name extension, this checkbox check. Once you click on the checkbox, then you'll see the extension of the files.
So view and then what?
View on the right side, you'll see that file name extension.
File name extension.
There are like 3 checkboxes. You see that?
Yeah, file name extension.
Just click on that checkbox. That's it.
Oh yeah, so I think we can, yeah. The Chrome driver exe.exe this way.
Yeah, that is it.
Okay.
So are we done? Okay, so first part is done. Second part. So I say that this is a kind of like this software will be like the middleman. It will help us to communicate with the browser. But to work in the browser, to click something, to type something in the text box, we need library. We need some functions. Java doesn't have that function. So that's why we need to download the Selenium library. Okay, we need to download the Selenium library to do this kind of operation, the click, then click on the drop down, select something from the drop down, then typing something in the text box. That's why we need this Selenium library. So what we're going to do is open a new tab, and this in the search box type MVN. If you just type MVN, then you will see the suggestion MVN repository. Just select that. The first option in my case, I got Maven repository, search, browse, explore. This is mavenrepository.com. Let me share the link with you in the chat box. You can also just click on this one as well, so it is fine. So once you get this, just click on that, then you'll see this website. So this is the website. This is the place where you will get any library. And some projects, they are also using this website to get the libraries. So this is trusted website. So you can download any library and you can work with that. So as I said, that many companies, they trusted this website, they are using the libraries directly from here. But some companies like Google, okay, no problem. Do you need help? Okay, no problem. In the meantime, I'll just give you some ideas. So some companies like Google, Amazon, like big companies, they don't trust anyone. They just use their own, like it's called like SharePoint, like Drive something. So they use their own site to download the libraries. Okay, so there is a name. We use a name for that. I'll tell you later. It's a repository, but I'll tell you that why it's called repository. Okay, so Beauty, what you need to do is open a new tab. Click on the plus sign.
So, yeah, because I didn't have the Google Chrome downloaded before, so I just did it download now.
Okay, no problem.
So
Click on the plus sign. The plus sign that you just open a new tab.
yeah, what you can see here.
It's here after that. So I think it's because of that GoToMeeting, you are not able to see that. Just drag it down so that you'll be able to see that the plus sign here on the top. Just click on that plus sign.
You can do it here.
Or you can type it here, no problem. Just type Chrome driver. Or I already shared the link with you, so it's fine.
Oh, so I just need to click the link.
Click the link of the Chrome driver, the first link that I shared.
Yeah, thing is I can see that.
Or it's fine, you can just type it over there in that just one, which is fine. Here, Chrome. After Chrome, type driver. Hit enter. Now click on the first link. Now your version, I saw that it was 108, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then click on this 108 version. You see that? Here, yes, click on that. Now click on this Win32, second last option. Second last. Now it's downloaded, right? Go to your downloads folder. Click on that arrow. No, okay, so no, close it. Close that window that you opened.
Oh, it's gone now.
No, go to the downloads folder. Close the third window that is already open. Close that third window. Close this window, yes. And now go to the downloads folder. Click on any of these, File Explorer, any of these, and go to the downloads folder. You see that downloads on the right hand? Yes, go there. So you see that Chrome driver Win32, right click on that. Click on extract all. Extract all in the middle here. Click on extract. So you see that this is created. So close this window. We don't need that. This is extra.
Yeah, thing is I couldn't see the cross button here.
Okay, because of that. Okay, no problem. This is fine. Now you are here with us, no problem. So now let's get back to that the Maven repository. So the link I shared, you just need to go to that website.
Mm-hmm.
Go to that Chrome and then type MVN repository. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can follow me. So here right now here, so you have to go to this website called Maven Repository. Now here, if you see that this is a search bar. So in this search bar, you have to type Selenium. You have to type Selenium, S-E-L-E-N-I-U-M, Selenium. Once you type this Selenium, click on search. Then you will see a lot of options with the Selenium. So from here, we need only two things. One is Selenium Java, another is Selenium Server. Okay. So first of all, right click on this Selenium Java and open it in new tab. Otherwise, if you go to use the same tab, you have to come back again to this page. So let's do this one. So right click on this Selenium Java, click on open link in new tab. So once you click on that, it will open in new tab, and then you will see a lot of versions here of Selenium Java. From starting from here
Could you
till
please repeat it again? So Selenium Java, we just click on the right, click on Selenium Java, first one.
yes, you see the first one, Selenium Java.
Yes. Okay.
Right click on it and click on open link in new tab.
Okay.
So once you open that link in a new tab, you will see all the versions like this, right? There's all the versions are there. Now from here, I will keep it open, then I'll come back to this page again. So let me go back to the Selenium server. So let me open that Selenium server in another tab. So if you see that I opened that Selenium server in a new tab, and in this case, the Selenium server, the latest version, stable version is 3.141.59. So I used one term that is stable. Stable means that after this one, this is not a testing phase. This is not like a testing mode library. This is a like stable version, and there is no issue with that. So you can use it. So if it is not a stable version, it will not be in this color. It will be a different color, like this one.
I'm
Alpha.
sorry. Did you click on the Selenium server and then you came to this?
Yes. So I opened the Selenium server in new tab.
Okay, open a new tab. Okay, got it.
I came to this window. Means that I came to this tab. So in this case, what I see, Selenium server is updated. Is the latest version have is 3.14159. So what usually I do is I try to keep the same version with that Selenium server and Selenium Java. Even though Selenium Java have the latest version with that 4.6.0, but sometimes I feel like there is like some issue with that, with the new version, with this, it's not compatible with the server. So that's why what I do is I go for same version, which is Selenium Java and Selenium server have. So if you see in Selenium server, I have 3.141.59. In Selenium Java, I also have 3.141.59. So that's why I take this version. In your case, you can take different version, which is fine. But for now, I will prefer if you go for the same version with me, so that if you have any issue, I'll try to help you to fix that.
So what is the version 3.1?
3.141.59.
Okay.
Now click on this version 3.14159. It will take you to this page where you will get this library. So this is the page for that 3.14159. Okay. So
Now, did you click it from the server or the other
Java?
one?
It doesn't matter. You have to do the same thing for
Oh,
both.
okay. Okay.
So if you are in server, you have to click on this 3.14159. Then you will be here in this page, which is like, you see that? This one. This is almost the same.
Yeah.
Almost the same page. Now from here, what we need to do is we have to click on this jar. You see this jar here? Files, form, and then jar. We have to click on this jar. Once you click on this jar, it will automatically download this Selenium, Java, something like that. The version, with the version, you see that? It's downloaded. Now, go back to the server and do the same thing. Click on this jar, and it will also download here in the downloads folder. Now, let me get that. In my case, I have to get that from downloads folder and put it in that folder.
In my case, when I click on there, so it's coming like Selenium Server 3.14159 jar could harm your device. Do you want to keep it anyway? So
Yeah,
keep.
anyway, fine.
Yeah, keep, right?
Yeah, it's just a warning that you are downloading.
Okay. So I just want to keep the keep on that. Download
Yes,
the thing. Okay.
just click on keep it anyway. So once you download it, it will be showing like this: Selenium Java 3.141.59, Selenium Server 3.141.59. Okay. Now we have this library, we have this middleman. Now it's time to do some work in Eclipse. So are we done till now here?
Yes.
Okay, I
Could
got
you
it.
please, can I share my screen? I don't know what I see this one over here.
Sure.
Okay. So I have this one.
So you downloaded Selenium Server. Now just try to download the Selenium Java. No, you don't need to open it. You don't need to open it. We're not going to open anything here.
Okay, so what should I do right now? Is it
Just go to the another tab for the Selenium Java.
okay? So go to another tab.
You see that next tab? No, don't close it. The next tab of that one, I can see that.
No, where is that? Over here?
No. Then the next tab. Okay, take your cursor up
Okay.
a little.
Okay, I can do it. I can do it over here. Okay.
No, it's already open there. So why you are going to open it again? So it's already there. I saw that.
Okay, so
So open that Edge again, Microsoft Edge again.
over here, like this one.
Microsoft Edge, the browser.
Oh, okay.
Not this one, Microsoft Edge. Take your cursor left. This one.
This one?
No, left.
Oh, sorry. Left.
Right. This is left.
Left. Okay.
Again left.
Okay.
Why you are skipping that one?
Sorry. This one, sir.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is the Microsoft Edge. Open it.
Okay.
So you already have this open Microsoft Server. So if you see that the next tab of that one is, I believe that is a Java. So click on the next tab.
Next tab.
Okay, take your cursor up.
Okay.
Up.
I don't have like that option. This
No,
is
take your cursor up more. Okay, take your cursor left.
Okay.
Okay, now click on it.
Okay.
So this is your Java, Selenium Java. So now you scroll down. There, 3.14159. Click on that.
Okay.
Then click on the jar.
Jar.
Now click on keep. That's it. You're done.
Okay.
Okay, Beauty, do you need some help or are you done with that? Yes means you are done with that.
I think I need help.
Okay, you need help. Okay.
So when I click click the second link you gave us. So this one goes here.
Yeah, that is correct.
So now
Selenium Java.
what
So
should I do?
remove that Java. So you remove that Java
From here?
from the search bar. From the search bar, remove that Java. Click on search. Now right click on the Selenium Java. Right click on this. Click on open link new tab, and do the same thing for Selenium Server. Scroll down. Second one. Yes. So
Yeah.
right click on this Selenium Java server. Open link new tab. Okay. Now go to the next tab.
This one?
No, go to the next tab on top. It's already open, right? Don't close it.
Yeah,
Don't
here.
go here. Click on this. Now you see that 3.14159 down there.
This
Yeah.
one?
No. Before that, 3.14159. Yes, this one. Click on that. Click on jar. No, the jar. Yes. It's downloaded. Now do the same thing for Java. Selenium Java. It's the next tab. Go up. Next tab.
Is this one?
This one, yes. Java. Scroll down. Down. More. There is 3.14159. No, not this one.
This one, right?
Yeah, this one. Click on jar. That's it. So it downloaded. You downloaded twice. It's fine. It's fine. You can just follow me now.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's time for do something in that Eclipse. So we have downloaded the library. We have downloaded the software that is kind of like working. Will be working as like a middleman between the Java and the browser, Google Chrome. So now let's go back to the Eclipse. So we have this library. We have this new project. Now what we're going to do is we have to just right click on this project. Right click on this project and go to this new. Click on this folder. And here give it a name, folder name like let's say it's library or something like that. LIB. So I'm using the short form of library. So LIB. Click on finish. So you will see a new folder like this. Okay. So once you're done, go back to that place where you had this library, Selenium Java and Selenium Server. Select both of them. Right click and copy. So select both of them where you have this library, Selenium Java and Selenium Server, right click and then click copy. Once you're done, go back to your Eclipse, right click on the new folder that you created. It's called library or live or leave or whatever you have created with, and then click on paste. Once you click on paste, then you will see that two libraries are here, Selenium Java and Selenium Server.
Can you just tell where I have to paste again? I did copy the file.
You copy the file.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me show you the step again. Okay, so I got one request here.
Eclipse I have to paste, right?
Yes. So let's say that you have this project and you don't have anything here. So what you need to do first is right click on the project, name, new, then folder. Once you click on that folder, then give a name to this folder. Just to create a folder in our folders, right?
I did.
Okay. Live and click on finish. Once you click on finish, this folder is created. Now go back to the location where you have these libraries. Select the libraries right click on it and click on copy. Once you're done, come back to that Eclipse again, right click on the lid and click on paste.
Got it. Thank you.
So once you click on paste, then you will see these two things, Selenium Java and Selenium Server.
Okay,
Yes.
I think okay, so I have a question that is, I do see the Selenium Java 3.141.1.59.jar, but the other one is showing Selenium Server 3.141.5.jar. Did I then do the
Yeah.
wrong one?
You got the wrong one.
Okay,
So-
so should I delete it and do it again?
Just yes, you can just download the latest one. So if you see that in Selenium Server, there is a 3.1415 and there is a 5.9. 5.9 was the latest one. So
Okay,
you can just
let me do
click on
that.
this 5.9. Okay, so I believe everyone have pasted these two Java jar files here. Once you're
Yeah,
done,
you can see in my library folder, Selenium Java 5.9 jar and Selenium Server 5.9 jar, both of them.
okay, that's good. So once we are pasting in these libraries here in the project, that doesn't mean that these jar files or these libraries are added to your project. Yes, Beauty, do you have any question?
Yeah, so when I click the folder, then I have to do paste here.
Yes. Did you copy that Java and server?
No, I just made a folder, so then I need to copy first.
Yes. You have to copy. You have to go to the folder. I think it's in downloads folder. Just copy these two files, Java and server. Copy these two. Come back to that Eclipse again and paste it inside the lid. Okay. So the important thing is, it doesn't matter that if I just paste it here, it doesn't mean that these libraries are already added with your library, the Java library. You need to add it. So how can we add it? So you have to select these two libraries, or you can do one by one. It's up to you. So what I do is usually I select all of them, the libraries that I need to add. So select the libraries, right click on it, then there is an option in the middle called build path. Once you go to this build path, there is another option called add to build path. Just click on this add to build path. Then you will see a new folder has created with this reference libraries, and you'll see this the same thing again here with a different icon. That means that these libraries are now added to your project. Now you'll be able to access the functions. You'll be able to use this function of the Selenium Java, Selenium Server. Okay, any question? Let me show you again.
So do I just, because I'm a little behind, I just downloaded the new one. So do I just copy them and paste it in the library, right?
Yes, paste it in the lib folder, the folder you created. So once you paste it, you will see these two libraries.
And a reference library also created when I just build the path.
Yes. So once you have these two libraries, select these two, or you can do one by one. It's up to you. Right click on it, go to this build path, click add to build path. Okay. Now we are able to access the functions of this Selenium. It's kind of like we still have to create the object, which is fine. We know how to create the object, but before that, we are not able to access any Java like Selenium functions. Now, because these libraries are added to our project, so we'll be able to access the functions now. Now, next thing, we'll go back to our previous like way that how we create the class. So first of all, right click on the SRC folder, go to this new and click on package. So this package is basic Selenium, like this. Just give any name, basic Selenium, and then click on finish. Once you click on create a package, now you have to create a class inside this package. Right click on this package, new, and this class. So in this class name, just give a name like
I am little bit behind, so why should I make the classes SRC over there? The first one.
SRC is already there. You have to create a package. So you can see this thing, right? JRE system library, SRC, reference library, lib, right?
Can I share my screen so that you can see I am doing right or not?
Yeah, sure.
What name did you give for the package again?
I forgot. The Selenium basic or basic Selenium maybe.
Basic, yeah, basic Selenium, yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
To be uppercase?
The first letter should be lowercase. For the package name, first letter should be lowercase.
And the second one should be uppercase?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, everything is fine. You just need to right click on the SRC folder. New and package. Give a name of the package.
Basic.
Basic Selenium. Click on finish. And now create a class. That's it. Okay. Let me go back to my screen again. Here, right click on the SRC, new package. What if I give some different name now? Are you going to change it? No, right? Okay, so basic Selenium, click on finish, and then in this package, new, then class, and this one, let's say that, let's say it's a Selenium Learning, something like that. Selenium Learning. I also need this main method, public static void main, because I need to run this class. So click on this checkbox and then click on finish. Once you click on the finish, then you'll see something like this, which is you are familiar with, right? There's nothing like new here. You already know this thing. Public class, public static void main, and you have to type your codes here. Is everyone with me till now?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Please, will you please check my Eclipse again?
Okay. So from now on, the fun part start, because everyone like this part, the automation part. Yeah, everything is fine. Yeah.
No, here is the thing. I think
You
here is
create-
my folder.
So why didn't you create that in this Selenium Learning? Can you expand that Selenium Learning? Double click on the Selenium Learning project.
I just create now a package and a class.
Oh, no problem. Just double click on it. No, the Selenium Learning. So select that lib folder and drag it to that project.
I mean here.
Yes, drag it to the project. Drag it to the project name. Project name. Project name. Project name. Project name. Drag it to the project name.
Here,
Yes.
sample Java project.
No, drag that folder and down just to the Selenium Learning project. Right down to that name. Drag it down to that name. That's it.
Yeah, where is the Selenium Learning project?
No. Okay, do one thing. Right click on this lib folder. Copy. Right click on the Selenium Learning. Selenium Learning. Right click on it. Paste it. Click on OK. Now click on this JRE System Library. Double click on it because it's open now. JRE System Library. Down there. JRE System Library. Down there. Down. Double click on it. Yeah. Scroll down. You see that the lib folder is there, right? So
Yes.
you didn't copy that libraries there. So where is your libraries? The Java jar files. In downloads folder. Go back to the downloads folder. Here is our library. So select this Java and the server. Down there. Down.
This one.
Yes. Select both of them, Java and server. No.
Hmm.
Control. Press Control and select the other one. Okay. Now right click on it and copy. No. Select
Oh, I
the
did it.
yes. Select that. Press Control and select the other one. No. Control. Now right click on it. Copy. So copy option is there. Down there. Down. The second icon. You see that second icon? Right. Down. The second option. The second one. Yes. Copy. Now go back to the Eclipse. Now right click on this lib folder. Paste it. Now it's here, but it doesn't mean that these libraries are already added in this folder. So what you need to do is expand this folder. Expand this folder. Select both of them. Not the lib folder. So don't select the lib folder. Okay, just single click on this Selenium Java. Just do a single click on that. Okay, now do the control and select the other one. Now right click. Do the right click. Go to this build path, the middle option. Build path. Add to build path. Now right click on the SRC folder, create a package. SRC folder, not here, SRC folder. Right click here, new package. Give any name.
You see the library?
Basic Selenium. It's a package. You are creating a package where you are going to codes.
I think I already created the package, basic one.
No, that you created in another project. So these projects are different. So your friend is working in a project and you are working in another project. It doesn't mean that you can share anything. You cannot do that. So these projects are separate. The projects are like in a different folder. You cannot access anything from the another project. Now right click on this package and create a class. Just give a name, Selenium Learning, and make sure you also check this checkbox. Click on this checkbox, public static void name. That's it. Click on this checkbox, click on finish. Okay, so let's start again. So you saw that how we should do that, how we get that library, how we'll add that library in our project. And if you see that this library you added here in this project, it doesn't mean that you will be able to access your library, this library in another project. Like the project that we have worked before, you cannot do that. The projects are like separate projects. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to type something. We're going to write some codes here. The first line is you have to do system dot set property, and once you type it, you'll see two options. properties and property. We have to select the property. Okay, where it is asking for two things: string key, string value. So if you remember, we already worked on this kind of function, right? We created this kind of function where it's asking for two string, so we can give that. So here, instead of now, give a double quotation and type WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver. So you have to type this one as is. You cannot make any changes here. You cannot make this W capital. You cannot make this D capital. You cannot do anything here. You cannot change anything here. So you have to type as is, WebDriver Chrome dot driver. Okay. Okay. So once you do that, let me copy that for you. So I think it will be better if you just type it, but I'm just giving you for reference. Don't copy and paste. Try to type it, WebDriver.chrome.driver. So basically I'm saying that what kind of driver I'm going to use. I'm going to use Chrome driver. Now here in this place is asking for where is the location of this Chrome driver. If you remember that we download this Chrome driver and it's there in the downloads folder and it's there, this one, Chrome driver.exe. Now what you need to do is you have to select it, then you have to go to this home, then you'll see copy path. You have to click on this copy path. And if you're using Windows 11, what you need to do is you have to right click on this Chrome driver, then you will see third or fourth option, copy as path. Both are same thing. So if you're using Windows 11, click on this copy as path. If you're using Windows 10, then go to this home and click on copy path. So make sure that you select this Chrome driver first. Okay, so copy path is done because I need to show that where this Chrome driver is, because Java doesn't know that where is the Chrome driver is. So you need to show, and you have to keep that in a double quotation. So I'm just pasting it. So while I'm pasting it, it shows that the path of the Chrome driver, also it have two extra things in the front and the back. So you need to delete that. So that is the, you see the two double quotation, you need to delete that. You see that the backward slash, you need to delete that. And the front part also you have to do that. First backward slash and also this double quotation, that is extra. So once you're done, so this line is done. Our setting up the property is done. And this path will be vary, like in your case, in your computer, it will be different. You might have this one like C username, then users, then your name, then like downloads folder, something like that. In my case, it is different.
Could you show it again? So where can I find this one, this link? So I need to go to the download again.
So let's say that you are in downloads folder and you can see that Chrome driver.exe, right? Right?
Yes.
Now select that Chrome driver.exe. Just click do one single click on that file. So can you share your screen? So I think it will be better.
Okay. So
not this one. You see that Chrome Win32 folder, the first one.
The first one. Okay.
Go inside this first folder. Go inside this.
Okay.
This is the file. So click on it. So you are using Windows 11, right? So right click on it. You don't need to double click on it. So it doesn't. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Close this. Close this. We don't need it. Close it. So right click on it. Then you'll see an option called copy as path. Just click on it. Now go back to the Eclipse. Just paste it here. Now, if you have, you see that you have two extra thing in the front and back, so you need to delete that. Double quotation and backward slash. In the front, from the front, you can delete that part.
This
One,
one?
yes, one double quotation and one backward slash. Yes, remove that part. Double quotation also. One double quotation, yeah, that is fine. Now go back to that the end of the line. Now remove that one extra double quotation and also that backward slash. And in the end of the line, you have to put a semicolon. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, no problem. Okay, let's get back to that the set again. So now you are done until this point. Next line you have to type is WebDriver with W capital and D capital. WebDriver equals to new Chrome driver function, like parentheses and semicolon. So this is the way how we create an object, right? Create an object. So you have to type WebDriver with W and D capital, then driver equals to new Chrome driver with the C and D capital. Once you're done, you will see red underline. Now what you need to do is you have to mouse over on this WebDriver. Oh, I got an issue here. Oh, this version doesn't support with the 17. Okay. All the time I was still why Java. Let's take the latest version because we are using the Java latest version. Let's check the latest version. Okay.
So we are going to be having issue with the version. So we have to do something from the beginning.
Yes. So let me check with this one. I'll tell you that which
Okay,
version.
you check first, then after that you can tell us. No worries.
Okay. I got an issue here. Okay, so can you please write it down and then check if you're able to see something like import option?
I'm trying to write it down, but I have the problem with the system.set property. When I try to like set, and it's 3 properties coming on my screen.
So you just need to write 3 properties.
Like I'm in the beginning, system.set property.
Yeah, so if you just type system.set PR, then you see two options,
Okay.
properties and property. So you just need to select the property which have only two, it's asking for two values.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so let me check why I'm getting this issue. This is the one. Let me refresh the project. Um, Okay. Okay, let me do one thing. You all are getting the same issue?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. It's just kind of because of that version mismatch. So usually what I do is I use that previous version of the Eclipse and use that previous version of the Java JDK. So right now I had this issue before, but I thought that this issue got resolved, but it's not. Let me check where I'm missing this part. Okay, so let me try it again. The reference lab is this already there. No, it's not working as expected. So there is some issue there with the version mismatch. Okay, what I can do is I can check with this part now. No, it's not resolving. It's not working. Okay. Let me see if I am able to share. No, I cannot. But let me check if I can put it in a.
Is it because of the your Chrome version?
No, it's not because of the Chrome version. It's because
Oh,
of that
okay.
the version of Java and uh, the library. So that is the thing that the issue we are facing right now. So if the version is mismatched, then it doesn't work. So what we prefer in the real work is we usually use that Java 1.8, the version 8, and with that 8 version, we go for this Java 3.14159, and it works.
Right, right. The reason I'm asking, Priske, so my Chrome was Java, my Chrome was 7 version, but I couldn't try actually. I want to try, but after copying the path, there is something showing error. If I could fix that, then I could try and see if this is working for me.
Okay, you want to share your screen?
Yes, please. Shafrin Rahman, okay?
Okay. I don't think that is the issue, but can you scroll right? Scroll right.
So right after copying the path, so I have this error underlined.
Let me check. That's backward slash is supposed to be 2, not 1.
This one?
Yes. Give one more backward slash for all of them, wherever you have. No.
Oh,
Stop.
okay. For all of them? Okay.
Yeah.
But it should be automatic, right? I don't know.
It should be automatic. I think everyone had this automatically done, but I don't know why in your case. Okay, I think you pasted that and then you put that in a double quotation, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember what I did though, but I had to do it twice. Yeah, no, mine is showing error too. So I guess mine is not working too, right?
No, mouse over on that WebDriver.
Okay.
Yes, you have that issue again. The same issue.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this Java 8 with all of you. So if you're going to download that Java 8, it will ask you to register in in Oracle. So because Java is owned by Oracle now, so it will ask you to register, but I will share the software with you so that you just can download it and install it in your system. Okay, so because it's already 10, so we'll do the setup part in our next session, but let me show you that, let me give you that the link so that you can at least just download that and install that software. So this software is there. Okay, so I'm going to share this one now. So I'm going to share that link in the chat box. So why is it not? So if you follow this link, you will see a Google Drive. It's a Google Drive link. So you will see a folder with Eclipse Java 2019, old version of Eclipse. Okay, let me share my screen. And that is why in the project also you see that they are using the old version of Eclipse. They are using old version of the Java, Selenium Java, and Selenium Server. Okay, so what is the chat box? Here is the chat box. So if you follow this link that I just shared here, you will see 3 things and 1 folder. For now, you can just download that Eclipse Java 2019 and also the JDK. And if you want to download the WinRAR, you can also do that. If you download the WinRAR, that will also helpful for you, because once you are unzipping anything, it will help you to unzip that very quick. Okay, so do one thing: download these 4 files: Eclipse Java, Eclipse JDK, JDK 8, and WinRAR. Download these 3 things in your system, and then from the next session, I will go over again how to do these things, how to set up these things. Okay, it will gonna take that long because you already know how to do that things, so it will not gonna take that long. Okay, and before we leave, just only one thing I want to show you. Just very simple one thing. If you remember that we have this function learning, right? All these functions are there. Simple function learning, which is a main function, and in this package I have all these functions. In case if you have a class in another package, like sample function, something like that, anything like that, and if you have a function, if you have a function like public, let's say void anything print, system of println your name. So this is a function that I have in a different class, and if you see, this is in a different package. If I want to access this function from this class, which is in different package, simply just do the same thing whatever you did before. Type the class name, sample function equals to new, like this. Then it will show you an arrow, right? Red underline. Mouse over to this, then it will tell you to import. Why it's telling you to import is this class is not available within this package. That's why it's asking you to that. Okay, so this package, this class is available in some other package. So you can just click on import. Then you will see no underline, no red underline. So what it did is it just add this line called import and the package name and class name. That's it. So that's mean that we can also access the function from different class, which is also in different package. Sample. That is the thing that we'll do in our Selenium. That's why I'm just showing you this one. So if I just run it, it will print it. Okay. Okay, so we are done for today. Let's do some practice within this time, like before this Thursday. Let's do some practice on return type, because it's very important. Make sure that you have some hands-on practice on return type, and also do some practice like create class, create function in different packets, and try to call them. Any question? Okay. So if there is no questions, we are done for today, and thank you all.